Welcome back to the second half of what was episode 5, but now we're just going to call it episode 6. Put your seatbelts on because we immediately start off with the 4th and 5th dimensions. And then we ease our way a little bit into vibration and a huge question. What if some dead things might actually be alive? Welcome to Boots and Glutes. You're a genius. Oh, it's so funny.
I do have one other thought. Mm-hmm. We were talking a little bit about the dimensions and what shape is the Earth. Mm-hmm. Maybe this is crazy. I don't know. But if you think about 2 dimensions and a 2-dimensional object is a line, when you shine a light on it, it's going to cast a shadow, and at the right angle, if you're pointing down the line, that shadow is going to just be a dot.
Yeah.
A dot is just one dimension of a 2-dimensional object, right? So in the same way, if you cast a shadow on a 3-dimensional object, it casts a 2-dimensional shadow.
Yeah.
If you cast a shadow on a 4th-dimensional object, what shape would that be?
A 3-dimensional
object. So what if
everything we see and perceive is the shadow of a 4th dimension item?
Maybe not everything, but what if spherical objects,
like the Earth,
are actually just a shadow of this 4th-dimensional creation that God actually is looking at, and we're only seeing a shadow of things to come, as the Bible says.
Whoa. That's good stuff. I think I just made, what's that character off of Parks and Rec? What's the Indian guy?
Oh, Tom.
Tom. I just made Tom's face. I just Tommed the internet. No, that's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good. I don't think the Earth is a sphere. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's like a ball.
Yeah. I think it's relative to your position.
I don't think there's anything in Scripture that even speaks of the Earth as a ball.
Think about if you're just outside of time. Let's say God's outside of time, and He's looking at objects. Does He see us in one instance of our movement, or the entirety of it?
Right.
So if you think about your body, moving through this Earth, through all of your life, you're not going to be this. You're this snake-like object through time.
Right.
That is just in motion and moving.
That looks different on this end and this little baby end over here.
It's going to have growth and development and things like that.
Yeah.
And so even just thinking from a relative position outside of time, you don't look like this. So
right.
You think about the Earth moving through space, if space exists.
How many eyeballs would we have?
It's a constant torus shape, going in a heliocentric.
I wonder if that's why angels
orbit.
look the way they do, with all those eyeballs.
Oh, man, we can talk about some angels. Yeah,
it's not
scary.
this 3-dimensional creature with a bunch of eyeballs all covering it. It's actually you can witness the 4-dimension movement, and that's why there's so many eyes.
That's the only thing we're able to perceive of them.
Right.
I feel like I have seen things that I cannot perceive. I don't think that I can actually. There aren't words.
Right.
That actually could manifest. I've observed something. Observed something that doesn't belong here. My mind just immediately is like, that doesn't compute. You ever seen something in the nighttime or something like that, and the shadow doesn't quite match with anything you've ever seen before, and your mind's playing tricks on you or something like that, but it draws your attention and you couldn't put a word to it, what was that thing or something like that. It's kind of like that. I think angels have some type of portion to them, but what we get is the description of things that we can at least latch onto and what we recognize. But man, there's a reason why every time they appear, they say, "Hey, fear not." They're scary.
Oh my goodness. This is an ADD thing, I think. But I'm sorry. This is such a good conversation.
You're apologizing to me as if I haven't been married to you for almost 3 years now.
It's not as cool or as deep as what we've been discussing, but you just reminded me. So I think at the time of recording this, Chuck Norris passed away a week ago.
Oh, so sad.
And one of the first things I saw that even indicated to me that Chuck Norris passed was this lovely little meme. And it was Chuck Norris going into heaven. And then the angel is cowering in fear. And Chuck Norris says, "Fear not."
Fear not. Oh, that is really funny.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. I hope he's in heaven.
What's your favorite Chuck Norris joke? Do you have one?
Oh my gosh, no, I can't even tell you one.
You know, Chuck Norris is so strong that when he does push-ups, the earth is being pushed away from him.
After everything we've discussed, it's probably true. It's probably absolutely accurate, actually. What is heavy is actually light. What is light is heavy. And we're not being held down by the earth.
Yeah.
We're actually holding it in its place.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked a little bit about like heaven being smaller. Mm-hmm. And I kind of wonder if like demonic forces in the spiritual realm, maybe it is all smaller. And we talk about parasites.
Yeah.
And whenever God casts out a demon, he speaks to the disease that's dwelling in them and tells it to leave them, you know, or he repairs, you know, he tells them to get up and walk and he heals them. But he's always like casting out a demon that's plaguing this person who is causing the problem. He speaks against
the name. He calls out the name of the spirit that is causing the disease.
Right. But it's interesting that we see the disease as like this, oh, well, that's a cold in your body, or that's a parasite, or that's
virus,
something.
yeah.
But like he calls it out like it's a demonic force.
And then the healing actually takes place.
And then the healing actually takes place. So what if the demon things are actually all the smaller entities, and that's where the real power is at? Where's all the energy of a cell at? Mm-hmm. It's in the small.
Right.
It's not in the big stuff.
Yep.
It's in the nucleus.
Do you ever wonder how many, I don't know if species or creatures exist beyond just like the animal kingdom, the human race? There's discussion of aliens out in space.
Yeah.
Right? But like what creatures of their own mind live in, like we know about bacteria, right? But like these are creatures that know God.
Right.
They know God.
They're just part of the animal
creator,
kingdom, so to speak.
But it's like we have no concept of their existence, and they're actually like just living.
Yeah. Have you ever
even
seen,
in our bodies?
Oh yeah. Have you ever seen the original videos from low Earth orbit that were sent down, where they started recording stuff from like the window, and they, you know, for the longest time they said, oh, space is a vacuum and all this stuff, and then they put the camera out the window and it wasn't quiet. It wasn't dead. It was like a petri dish of movement. Like organisms all over the place, moving around as if they were in some other thing and it was happening. And then we see videos of, you ever seen those little, I say little, there's these massive creatures that we can see going to the sun, and it's like this giant sphere.
I've not seen this.
And it looks like it's siphoning something from the sun, like it's sucking in power.
Interesting.
And then it sits there for like a couple of days doing that, and then it goes, and then it ejects away from the sun. It's the coolest thing.
I've not seen this. You need to show me this.
We don't know what it is. I'll Jamie, can you pull that up for us? We'll share a link to it or something. But
that's so great.
Yeah, there's some really cool stuff out there. So yeah, I think people talk about, oh, is intelligent life out there? Well, I don't know about intelligent life. I don't know how you qualify that, but I don't think God created anything to be dead.
Yeah.
I think there's life everywhere that you look. You will find it. I just think it depends on how you qualify it. Like, what does it look like?
Right.
Even in molten lava and stuff, you know, they're like, oh, there's nothing that can live in this hot environment or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, no, wait, there's creatures there.
Yeah.
There's things that have developed to be able to handle that.
Right. Well, it's interesting. Okay. you can say, okay, we know animals, they have life. Plants are full of life.
Right.
Right. There's life. There's things moving. There's a whole technology system that flows through them that almost seems like it's more advanced than the human body. Right. Like it's insane. But then you think about like, okay, rocks or wood from a tree that's not in the ground anymore. It's like dead plant.
Yeah.
But then we're talking here about like these microscopic organisms, or the atom in itself, the atom in the molecule. Well, they're still built of molecules.
Yeah.
There's still actually a vibration happening.
Yeah.
There's a density of these atoms and molecules in these objects.
Yeah.
And there's movement. It's a rock. It's not breathing. It doesn't drink water.
Can't push through it. It's
right.
It's actually the electrical forces are like of that vibration density won't let you pass through it.
Right.
Yeah.
So are these also creatures? Is a rock actually alive? Because I mean, and in one way to back that up, even the rocks will cry out.
Yeah.
They will speak the name.
Yeah.
Of Yahweh.
Yeah. Well, you could be touching on the fact that life is actually the energy forces that are binding even the atoms together.
Just because it isn't breathing oxygen or has a bowel movement or something. I don't know. Other examples of things that like are alive, right?
Yeah.
Maybe life is defined by just something that either holds or utilizes energy.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah.
Then technically everything that exists.
You have to think about too about like life cycle. So look at a plant, and at any point in the day, and you would say, well, it's not really moving. Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's moving. Mm-mm. But you put a time lapse on that sucker, and they're crawling and moving and like reaching and grabbing.
Orchids walk
and
across
they're walking
things.
And
their legs.
Yeah. So now apply that to everything that we think is like it's sitting still.
Right.
Well, we're just moving at a rate. Now think about things that are moving faster than us.
I just got chills.
It exists. There are things that are moving faster than us that we just can't perceive or see.
And whatever it is looking at us like we're just
a plant. What if God's walking amongst us right now and he's like, oh, this one's doing great.
Oh,
look at this one.
My heart.
Oh, you're coming along so nicely. I'm so proud of you. Just talking to all his little plants, watching them grow.
That was precious. That just touched my heart. Oh, man. Wow, that was a big one.
It was good.
That was a big one. I think we covered like 500 things. We just touched on like the tip of some of these topics and concepts.
Yeah, we didn't get to graft in ancient technologies and how the pyramids were made, but
there will be
we'll
more.
get there.
I'd love to have an episode where we talk about plants. One thing I want to understand more with water.
Yeah.
And electromagnetic fields.
Yes.
And
when
the fact
when you cut a plant and you can still see the energy field where it was cut. You ever seen that?
No.
Yeah, you can slice it off, and then you can measure the electromagnetic.
You're joking.
And it still has its shape.
Where are you seeing all these cool videos?
My research online.
Your Instagram reels?
Yes.
But you don't send me those. That's cool. No, electromagnetic fields and water and how it's impacting plants and how they can even live. Mm-hmm. Because one of these huge points, I have this weird thing where I'm newly into plants, which I naturally was not really born with a green thumb, I don't think. Mm-hmm. I really struggled to keep a lot of plants alive. But I've been learning. I started with orchids. I was so kindly taught by someone who knows how to take care of orchids.
You started with dachshunds, really.
No, the orchids came before the dachshunds.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
The orchids that are downstairs, they're older than Howdy is.
Oh my gosh.
Well, maybe not older than Howdy, but they've been in my home longer before I got Howdy. Well, one of them, not all of them, but I'm rabbit trailing. I'm sorry. So I've struggled to keep plants alive, but I learned about the orchid and even a little trial and error, and I've managed to keep some orchids alive, so I got a little more confident. I'm totally going off base of our conversation. I was thinking we were done, and here I am now talking
We're gonna
about
have to edit in like the next episode.
I know.
We could just keep going and
we
do it.
could just keep going and do
6.
it like episode 6 right now. It's totally true. With that though, on this journey, I've slowly gotten more confident. Like next, I tried like pothos. Right, I never wanted to be a plant girl.
That's not so cool.
I feel like it. Well, so I've also hated. I don't know if hate might be a strong word, but I've really disliked getting involved in something that's really popular or trendy.
Right.
And I think since the pandemic, being a plant person has become really popular.
Yeah.
The community of people who like love having indoor plants is freaking huge. At least it's I'm more aware of it. Maybe it's always been around, but I just have seen that be like a thing. And so I don't like being on trendy trains. It actually is kind of, I don't know if disgust is the right word, but I'm like repelled. Like, oh, that's something that everybody's doing, so I want nothing to do with it. Mm-hmm. Part of the reason I've even struggled with the concept of doing a podcast because I feel like everybody's doing it. But we really felt pulled to do that. But with plants, I don't know. I think what it's really gotten to me, I'm far more interested in like vegetables and herbs than I am just pretty house plants.
Yeah.
Though I do like the ones that look pretty. I think they make the home look pretty. I do appreciate that. But if it has a deeper use or purpose beyond just looking nice in the home, I want to understand it more. So over the last 2 or 3 years, I've expanded my horizons on what plants I'm like learning how to grow. And I have been struggling like crazy with herbs more than anything. I've gotten some things to sprout that are like vegetables, but with like cilantro, basil, and peppermint, specifically peppermint, they have been the hardest things for me to sprout from seeds. I'm going from seeds on most of this stuff. It's from seeds. And I'm like, I want to master this. But the thing I really want to point out, we talked about this recently, is why is it that when we were, at least for me, when I was a kid, you as well, I think you described, you used to be able to just put a seed from something you ate in this ground and it would grow.
Yeah.
I specifically had, when I was like, I think 12 years old, 12 or 13, I ate an orange from the grocery store. I spit out a seed and I was like, I'm going to put it in dirt. And I just grabbed some dirt from the backyard, which wasn't any kind of special soil or anything, put it in a cut up milk carton.
Yeah.
And put the seed in there and watered it. I had no idea how much water it needed. I had no idea how much sunlight it needed. I had no understanding. That sucker grew into a small tree.
Yeah.
It took a few years, but it got this big.
Where are you getting your seeds today?
Well, a lot of them are coming from packets right now. I am specifically looking for like not genetically modified.
Right.
I'm looking for heirloom is a common phrase. I'm assuming that means like.
I don't know.
Ancient, like family line of seeds.
Oh my gosh! Is there some kind of like?
There are like
dog breeders and purity of seeds and genetics of. Oh my gosh!
Yes, whoa. That is a thing. I don't know enough about it, but
we should start like.
We'll think about like
seed farm of some kind.
That is a business.
That's crazy.
That is a business to harvest seeds to grow plants and things, but. Think about like seedless grapes and seedless watermelons. There's like they're modified.
I was gonna say
things are taken away where they can't reproduce. I got some jalapeno seeds from a jalapeno.
Yeah.
Right from the actual food.
Yeah.
They're doing nothing.
Well, I was gonna say they genetically have modified a lot of food so that the seeds cannot reproduce.
Yep.
That is a
and I think that's what's happening to my jalapeno because I took that from the actual thing.
Yeah.
And I'm angry about this.
Yes.
Because it shouldn't be that way.
Right.
It shouldn't. That is like a gross manipulation of, I think, God's creation. And it angers me.
I think they're trying to do the same thing with humans.
I think you're right. That's another podcast episode. But, no, what we were talking about with water and electromagnetic fields, it's like back then I could pop a seed. This is 2006.
Yeah.
2005, 2006. Could pop a seed from fruit in some dirt, any dirt.
And just grow.
I don't know how much water it needs. Nothing.
Right.
Now it's like, oh, they need to have this much moisture, this much humidity.
The level
of light, how close it is to the red and blue
that you've
light.
had to go into
it
to
is
get these
insane
to germinate.
how much work and specific exact things and
Yeah.
perfect conditions they have to be in. And I'm like, this is bullcrap. This is absolute bullcrap because you should be able to put it in dirt, spit in it, and then it just grows and becomes a freaking tree. Like, that's what should happen. It should be that simple.
Yeah.
I think it's meant to be that simple. And now we're fighting against so much. And I suspect the 5G has made everything
frequencies.
way more difficult. I am struggling anything in our home.
Yeah.
In our home with natural lighting, with the grow lights, to get anything beyond 2 inches.
Yeah.
I'm sure my plant people will come in here and go, oh, you need this, this, and this, and this. Sure. Okay, cool. But my point is that you should stick it in dirt,
Yeah.
stick it in a windowsill, and it will be a whole flourishing plant. That's what it's meant to be, and it's not like that anymore.
I saw something that said that you're supposed to be able to put them in your mouth, the seeds.
Yeah,
And then you
that was
plant
that video that said that
I wonder if there's any truth to that.
that seeds can
They detect
recognize
what you're
your
needing,
DNA
and they'll be like,
in
oh,
your
let
saliva.
me grow that for you.
You plant. I wonder if the ancient people did that, like Egyptian times, like the pyramid people, because they were aware of that technology.
Yeah.
If they did that.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to talk about that on our ancient tree episode.
I know.
Because I think that all relates.
I know, it totally does. But no, I'm so angry. I truly believe, and if there's anybody else out there that is experiencing some, it ties to me. It's in alignment with the, oh my gosh, what's that thing called? With where things are different now than they were before. We remembered it a different way.
Oh, the
Mandela effect.
Mandela effects. Yeah.
I think it's like kind of almost associated, where it's like, no, growing things was that easy.
Yeah.
I know farmers have always struggled, and there's like, oh, pray for rain, etc. But that's also like a massive freaking crop. I'm just saying, you're gonna grow one thing.
Yeah.
I truly do not believe it's supposed to be hard. I think it's gotten so much harder. Something has changed in the air, in the water, one or the other, or both.
Yeah.
We've got all the fluoride in the water. We've got chlorine in our water. If we don't filter that out, we're feeding chlorine to the plants. We're bleaching the plants. And that's what it has to work with. Whatever negative energy is in that water, I want a greenhouse. And I want that greenhouse to have a bell that's running, or like a specific healing frequency.
Yeah. It's like one of those like Chinese.
Yeah, I want that
symbols
just
that's
constantly
like,
going in the greenhouse, and I want the water that I water the plants with to be surrounded by, like I want like
reverse osmosis.
What's that thing? Not a
water wheel.
Yeah, I want something like that. So whatever water source I have, it's circulating. I want it to exist and move in the greenhouse with that sound happening. So the plants can hear the sound. I want the water to absorb that frequency, and I want to water the plants with that water, and I want to see what happens. I'm just curious.
How interesting would it be if we figure out that the movement of water has an impact on the quality of the water? So like there's a reason why it has to go through the river process and travel down and go for a distance, and it changes the composition of it or something.
And all the yucky things that grow and thrive on dead water, they're all yucky specifically, like mosquitoes and larvae. They're bloodsuckers.
Yeah.
Bloodsuckers thrive on dead water.
Just like Bill Gates and his genetically modified mosquitoes.
Oh, stop. That freaks me out.
He's doing it.
I don't like that because it's like so out of our control.
Florida,
what are we going to do to protect ourselves from that crap?
The moment you can.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord be with us. Well, yes, we did a lot there. There's so much. But these are the kinds of conversations we wanted to share.
Welcome
I have so much fun with you.
to the conversation.
Yeah, thank you for joining our conversation. Yes.
That was fun.
That was fun. That was episode 5. I have no idea what we're going to talk about in episode 6, but we have a lot to go off of. I think we covered a lot of the topics we're excited about, and I wonder, we may not. We want this to be as organic and authentic as possible, but I wonder if we're able to grab onto one thing we talked about from this one and dig into just that one point and stay focused on the one point.
I don't think that we're capable of that.
Maybe.
But
Maybe we'll get good at that.
yeah, I think we're pretty good at just hitting everything.
I
all at
know.
once.
I know. Well, if you could, we've been learning about social media. If you could like this video or this audio, if you're listening on another platform, if you're able to comment on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, I think you can rate any interactions that you can, because it's not about, we're not here to like make money. We want to just kind of like spread out this idea of like these open conversations and like have a movement.
If you want to give us money,
we're not going to turn you away.
That's okay. But you're right. That's not the goal.
That's not the point. No, we want to have a movement of open discussion in the world and share the thing that we feel like we're good at together.
Yeah.
But in order to reach more people, we do need some interaction on these videos in order to get it to be recommended to other viewers.
We want it to grow. We want it to be more.
We want to reach more people.
We want to expand. We want to start talking to other people about this stuff.
You don't necessarily have to directly share the video with someone specific. If you do that, that's great. But if you just support what we're doing and you want to also have other people hear it too, liking and commenting make a big difference. So please do that to help the digital universe be like, oh, this is good and people want to see this, and then start sharing it with others on their For You pages.
Yep. And don't forget to hit something. That was a callback.
I'm trying to remember.
To the start of our episode.
What am I not remembering?
We started with...
Oh, hit me up. hit me up, hit us up, H-U-U.
Yeah.
I did not catch that at all. I'm so sorry. Good job, though.
It's okay.
What's our sign off? Have we decided yet? Do we have a regular sign off? I like the thank you for joining our conversation. We've also done until next time, boots and glues, which is just kind of goofy.
This has been a conversation.
This has been a conversation.
This is a very good conversation.
I have questions.
Thanks for chatting.
Oh dear.
No.
Nope. Too cheesy.
Could steal from other people.
Well,
see you in the comments.
see you in the comments.
There's nobody here.
We'll see you next week on Boots and Glutes.
Next time on Boots and Glutes.
LOL. Bye.